Good morning, grade 10s. Can you guys give me green check marks in Blackboard, please? Just to let me know that you're in the live classroom. We're good to go. All right. And then we shall get started this morning. So just give me those green check marks, please, you guys. Awesome. Thanks, Christina. All right. Now I see them coming in. I know it's hard. It's Wednesday morning. It's hard to get into the groove. But let's get started. I'm waiting. Eric, Jenna, Jonah, Costin, give me some green check marks. So good morning, you guys. Last day of English class and ADC class before the holidays. Can you guys believe it? This has gone by super, super fast. So good morning, Madison. Make sure you give me a green check mark once you're in and you guys can hear me all right. Yeah, no problem, Christina. I'll let you guys know, and that's kind of why I'm hoping everyone can give me a green check mark because I want to get started here, you guys. I want to let you know what we're doing today. I want to give you as much time as possible in class today to catch up on work that you are missing. I've been, that's okay, Madison, you haven't missed much. If that's your sleeping, good for you. I just want to make sure that everyone is caught up before Christmas break. So I do not want to give you anything new to work on, okay? You are going to have really no homework over Christmas break if you can get everything done today. So I wanted to review in ADC planning and in English what needs to be complete, all right? And give you that idea of what you need to accomplish for today. And then I'm gonna give you as much time as possible to actually work on those things, all right? So, my extra large coffee this morning. That's right, you guys. All right, so let's start with ADC and planning. Remember how I told you guys I was going to set the course up very, very specific so that you could see exactly what you needed to have accomplished for both ADC and for planning, okay? Costin, we will get to that, okay, in a second. Let's focus on ADC and planning first. So you will see, and actually I'm going to see if I can change my view just so it looks like what you guys see. So just let me change to a student here, and then this way you guys will see exactly what this looks like, what you should see. So when you're under ADC, you guys, you'll see that I've changed, I put in a label, right? You should have everything above the label completed, okay? That is what is completed for ADC. The assignments that are open below the label are for those of you that are going away in January, okay? So we are going to be starting these assignments in January. So Madison, whoever else is going to be away in January, those are the assignments below that you need to complete, all right? So you need to have up to healthy relationships done. Now, I know some of you probably will be working on this over the Christmas holidays, and that is totally fine. So when you finish an assignment, either in ADC, planning, or English, please message me in Moodle, and I will try. There may be some times where I get some work done over the holidays, okay? And I will try to keep your mark updated as much as possible. So that's ADC, everything up to healthy relationships, okay? And you'll notice that I opened up some assignments there for you, Madison, and whoever else is going away. For planning, same thing, okay? I've put in the exact same label, so everything above the label is due but by the end of Christmas holidays, you guys, and that's up to the grad requirements, okay? Madison, do the best you can. even maybe submit what you have if you can, just to make sure that you, or try to finish it off yourself at least. Okay? So anything below that label, you guys, for ADC is what you can be working on in January. Okay? So yeah, do the best you can, Madison. I know with partners, you guys, it's hard. Okay? I know it's very hard. So you have to take some responsibility though. Okay? You knew that it was going, you know that it's going to be due on the 16th. So I want you to try your best. So Madison, if partner is not working out with you, that's a decision that you need to make. This is a learning experience, right? And those of you that are working with partners, this is the decision that you need to make. Is this working out? If not, lone wolf it. Go on your own, okay? And try to get it to me by the 16th, okay? By the end of the day, because I am sending out those lyrics, okay? Yeah, because Madison, you want to take responsibility for your own learning as well, right? Don't let someone else drag you down. That's a good learning experience. So good. If you're going to go on it, just send your partner a message. Don't be mean. Just send your partner a message and say, this isn't working out. I know it's due on the 16th and I need to get this done. All right? So good for you, Madison. Yes, Jesse. So before we get on to English, you guys, you're jumping ahead of me. Give me a green check mark if you are clear on what you need to accomplish for ADC and planning. Okay, give me a green check mark if you are clear. Good. I think I made it very, very clear, you guys. So everything above the blue lines is what is due by Christmas break. Okay, and you can work on it during Christmas break as well. Perfect. Okay, we're good. Okay, now let's skip over to English then. Okay, because that's where all the questions are happening. Yes, Jesse, you can now submit. So you will see again, you guys, that I've put in a note at the top here. Again, I will go to, let's see, does this keep me on student view? No, it doesn't. So let me put it on student view, you guys. So this is exactly what you guys see, right? So it's very, very clear. So make sure, again, I put in a little note at the very, very top, you guys, okay? So all the assignments from the 2 units that we have are due at the end of Christmas break. So just like ADC and planning, okay? Again, if you complete anything, please message me in Moodle and I will try to get it marked for you as soon as possible. So both units, all right? So be aware of that. So everything here is due. You will notice, let me go down a little bit, okay? You will notice, you guys, that the very bottom here, here's where you're going to submit your good copy, okay? Now, I just want to take a look at this assignment though, you guys, because it's not just, I actually put some resources in here, okay? Now, we're not actually going to do this today. I've decided against it. I kind of had like a little lesson plan today, but like I said, you guys, I want to give you as much time as possible to work either on your English or your ADC or planning or whatever you feel is the most necessary to get caught up on, okay? So what I want to do really quickly is just point out some resources for you guys, especially exactly like Madison, if you don't have lyrics yet, this might help you, maybe. So in here, if you're struggling with ideas for your song, if you're still even at that stage, I've given you some resources here. I've given you some like templates around brainstorming, okay? So feel free to check those out, okay? And then if you still haven't started writing, okay, Madison, right? Whoever else hasn't started writing, I know there's not just you, Madison. I know probably some of you haven't started writing, okay? Feel free. I've given you a template here, so this might help you focus. Major question here. What if I'm stuck? What if you just cannot? I've given you some tips, okay? So make sure that you feel free, if you are stuck, go through these tips, you guys, okay? Now, you're applying the knowledge is starting to use, get your good copy handed in. So this is where you are going to hand it in. Now, if you are done your lyrics and you're done your song, okay, here are some pointers that I want to make sure that you guys remember. Number one, the last actual lesson that we were supposed to do was on imagery and putting imagery into your songwriting. We have done imagery, ladies and gentlemen, out the yin yang so far with our writing and everything, right? I'm hoping that you guys used imagery within your writing as well to create those strong images within your writing. Okay, so just keep that in the back of your mind. I didn't feel that we needed a lesson on imagery again when we've already learned about imagery, okay? Now, you can use the following aspects or this checklist that I'm actually gonna download it here to show you guys. This is basically like your assessment, right? Like, do I have this? Yes, check, check, right? So have you chosen a theme? Have you written a title? Okay, you didn't have to write an outline. That's just optional. But again, it's a nice little starting point, right? Okay, have you written at least one verse? Okay, are you providing the details? Have you written a chorus, right? Those sort of things. Now, and remember that the bridge is optional as well. Not all songs have a bridge. Now, I also want to point out, you guys, that remember, I told you this at the very, very beginning, but I want to remind you. If while you're writing your lyrics, you've kind of got this idea of what sound you might think your song would be about, or you don't really see it as a country song, it's more pop, or it's more rock, or is it slow, or is it upbeat, right? If you've kind of got that idea, on the bottom of your Word doc, just type a little note, and the songwriter actually might consider the feedback from you, okay? So if you do have those, little thoughts, jot them down at the end of your song, okay? So now, just a reminder, you guys, again, I'm just gonna head back because I think I put this in here somewhere. Yeah. I am sending the lyrics to Nashville at 3:15 sharp on Friday. So make sure if your lyrics are submitted, then I'm going to be sending them to Nashville. If you submit it after that, I will mark it, right? But they're not going to be considered for the songwriter to choose and put to music. Right, you guys, because they need the 2 weeks before we actually meet with them on the 5th. I think it's the 5th that we're connecting with them again, okay? And we're actually connecting with Nashville and the songwriter. So be aware of that, all right? So that is the good copy, really, you guys. So let me head back to English. Are we clear then on what we need to accomplish for English? Let me just clear the checks here so that I can see. All right, give me a green check mark if you're clear on what you need to accomplish for English. And if you're not clear, you better be chatting with me and telling me what's not clear about it. Good, I see the sea of green check marks starting. All right, so that is all I have to say, you guys. All right, so now you have a good 2 hours, all right, to complete. You can be working on English, you can be working on ADC, you can be working on planning. I don't care. But as soon as you submit an assignment, please message me in Moodle, or if we're still in class, you can message me over Blackboard as well, all right? So please, I need you guys to get caught up. I do not want you to have homework over the holidays. All right, so go ahead, you guys, get started. We're done on the live classroom. You need to stay in Blackboard. You need to stay in Blackboard, okay, so that I can still communicate with you in case I have a question for you. All right? Okay, so bye, you guys. Stay in Blackboard. We'll see you in about 10 minutes when I get back to my office, okay?